What up, jokesters? It's your big homie Jokesta, and today I'm coming at you with a brand new video. And today's video is I'm going to share with you guys the 5 best loadouts that I use for everyday use. So if you are looking for a loadout that's going to fit for you, and you're looking for a loadout that will be like a long term, this is the loadout for you. Something that a lot of pros use in the rank matches. I've been playing a lot and I've noticed and picked up some things that I see a lot of people use. And today I'm going to share that with you guys. So let's get right into it. First thing I'm going to show you is the score streak. So let's go right into it. The first thing that I use is the UAV. And of course, this is something really helpful. If you're trying to help out your team, this is what you want to use. The second thing is it's kind of personal choice, but I see a lot of people use counter UAVs. So this could be your you could probably use it as well. It gives you extra points whenever someone has a UAV up in the air. It pops out all of those and gives you those points for you. So that's kind of a useful thing. Now it's kind of a good thing to switch, and I'm probably going to switch since I'm talking about it. The reason why I don't use the turret is because nowadays, as playing on a phone, it's a little harder for me now, and I can only get about 3 kills, 4 kills at most, and then I die afterwards because I'm trying to get used to the phone and it's harder. So I'm gonna probably switch to counter UAV because it takes a while to pull out your RPG or the rocket launcher and shoot the UAV out of the sky. So this is going to help you guys out. This is something that I use on a daily basis. Now, if you do get lucky, you get the VTOL. If you're an iPad player and you've been getting a lot of kills, go with the VTOL. If you're like a rookie like me, starting off the season 2 with a new device or a new settings or a new HUD, definitely go with the Predator missile. Okay, that is going to help you out, get some extra kills. This is the best score streak that you can use right now as a player trying to get into the scene, trying to make a name for yourself. That's the best score streak as of right now. So first thing first, we're going to start off with the Type 25. This is the first loadout that I use on most of the ranked matches that I play. And this is more of a ghost perk. This is something that you want to go out there and be really silent and deadly. If you're going against a harder team, they use UAVs consistently. They keep spamming UAVs and you don't know what you do. This is the class you need. It's silent and it's deadly. And all you need is a flat jacket on there, which is this perk, of course. Flat jacket prevents you from dying from rockets because people are going to pull out those rocket launchers. And this season is heavily all explosive. Everyone's just using rockets, sparrows, and it's just getting annoying. So flat jacket is really helpful for trip mines too. It does sometimes protect you from trip mines, which is really helpful. So if you really want something like this, flat jacket is the way to go. The second thing you want is your ghost on there. Ghost is also very needed for this class because you have the suppressor on your Type 25. So it does help you out a lot. And I like using suppressors because it sounds good. I like the sound of it, and it's really quiet. No one really can see you on the radar. So if you use it, it helps you out a lot. Now, a lot of people can put whatever attachments they want on Type 25. It's just a personal preference. So if you want something different, you can go ahead and swap that out. But I do recommend the quick draw and the stock ARs. Those are the 2 things that I recommend you guys use for this class. Suppressor could be anything you want. So that is your personal preference on that. You guys can switch it up, do whatever. But this is mainly the first class setup that I suggest you guys try out. And of course, the last one is dead silent. Definitely wear that. This is a ghost silent thing that I could recommend. This is a season 2 loadout. The first video that I made, I needed to update it since it kind of got outdated. So this is sort of an update to this season. All right, moving on to the second one is kind of similar to the first one because the only thing is it's just the same attachments from the first one. So the second one has a suppressor, hand grip, and a stock, but it has a different perk. Now I like using suppressor for my personal experience. I like it. It's really soft. The recoil isn't that crazy, and I like it. So it's just personal preference. Whatever you guys want to use for the attachments, swap out the suppressor for whatever attachment you want. All right, for this one is lightweight. You want to get there fast. This is more of a get there as quickly as possible, get those extra kills, get the job done. and run out of there as fast as possible. That's why it has the lightweight. And a lot of people be asking me the same question over and over, like, how are you getting that so fast? Are you hacking, or do you have some speed hacks? It's lightweight, guys. Lightweight helps you out a lot. Moving on to the second one is Vulture. Vulture is because you run out of bullets. You only have like what, 80, 90 bullets, and then what? You need to pick up bullets. So this is really important that you have that, because you're running around with lightweight pack on your back and you're speeding and you're running out of bullets. So this is really, really important to have. All right, and third thing that I recommend is Dead Silent. Of course, Dead Silent is quiet. You're not making as much noise as possible. You're just really quiet. You're lightweight, and you're getting really, really fast to one place to second place, A to B, getting many kills. You're probably picking up 6 or 7 kills, and you want to get out there fast. So this is really important. This setup is more of a like silent, but also really pushy. The only problem that I had with this class is that I would die to trip mines and the RPG. This thing right here, I would die to those things, and it's really annoying to die spamming those RPGs, and they keep spamming trip mines, and it's just really getting on your nerves. So this is one class that I have a lot of problems, but I see people wear it all the time, and it's more of a luck and smart 200 IQ play. So kind of in between. So it's just up to you how you use it. All right, the third class we have is the AK-117, and I do have an AUG scope, and this is a new thing that I'm going to start. I'm starting a trend of using the AUG scopes on your assault rifles. I know a lot of people hate that. They're like, oh, who cares? It's an AUG scope. It's in the game. I'm going to use it. I don't care what other people think about that. So this is my class setup. Of course, the AUG scope, the reason why I'm using it is because my screen is so small. I used to play on a big iPad, and on the big iPad, it looks like an AUG screen. Like, it looks like an AUG on your screen. It's always, you can see every little detail. So that is why I like it. On the phone, it's super comfortable. You can see every little detail as far as possible. On the phone, it's hard to see distance. So it helps me out a lot. So whenever I use it, it's really comfortable. And then this is the attachments. I did have the quick draw and the stock on there, but I didn't really want the suppressor on there or the FMJ, so I decided to stick with the foregrip because it gives me a little more recoil control. So this is something really important. If you guys want to try it out, go for it. For this class, of course, this is more of a long distance class. This is more of a like, keep your distance from other people. You're camping in a way. You're playing defensive. You're not actually pushing the targets. You're actually just basically chill. So this is another thing, is you have to play smart with this class. This is a sort of like a smart, more of a search and destroy, but it's not really a search and destroy class. It's more of a domination type of mode for this class. It's more of a TDM match. This is more of that. It's not search and destroy. This is more of a TDM and domination. And if you do want to make it for search and destroy, I would recommend you guys swap it off to Dead Silent. So the reason why I have Hardline is to get extra 25% more of points. So whenever you want to top frag all the time, so you get those extra points for ranking. So definitely put that on there if you want to just play TDM or domination. But if you do play search and destroy, make sure you swap it off to Dead Silence. So that is just my personal take on that. The second thing here is toughness. Because you're playing range and you're playing defensive, people are going to shoot at you, and you want to react as fast as possible. Toughness is going to help you out a lot. And the third thing, of course, is agile. Agile is also going to help you aim down sight faster. So if you're in a situation where you see someone in front of you, you can take them out right away with the ADS. So that is something that you want to use when you're using the AK-117. Yeah, that is my take on this class. So if you're interested in looking at something, this is what I would use. I see people use classes, and I take a screenshot of when they kill me, what is their classes, and their attachments are kind of similar. They would take out the foregrip for the extended mag, and I would be okay with that, but I always reload my weapon, so I'm not always running out as much in the fight because I'm always playing back. And this is going to help you guys get past that. If you're looking for more bullets, go for it. just swap out the foregrip. Anything for any weapon, just swap out the foregrip for it. Anyways, moving on to the next fourth class that I have here is the most famous and the most overused weapon in Call of Duty Mobile right now is the MSMC. It's one of the best submachine guns in Season 2, and I personally don't like it. I really don't like when I run into someone with the MSMC. It's super annoying, but it gets the job done. It kills people really quick, insta kill. Maybe not insta, but like maybe less than a second. You get burst with it, you're dead. You can't respond, you can't react any faster unless they have a unless they're long distance. If they're really, really far away, then you can react as fast as possible. But if they're 10 feet away, you're basically going to die. And that's what I'm telling you guys. My homies, MSMC is really good, but you need to have the right perks. And this is where I come in and show you guys the right perks. First of all, you want to have lightweight. Lightweight is speed at sprinting. So you want to get there as fast as possible and get out there as fast as possible. People are adding me for some weird reason. But anyways, get there as fast as possible and get out as fast as possible. That's your whole entire job as using the MSMC. You can't camp with it. You have to push and get as many kills as possible. And it's really good for TDM and domination and search and destroy. But search and destroy, you can't camp with it. You have to push out. All right, and then the toughness is another thing is because people do tend to shoot at you while you're running at them. And this is going to prevent that from happening. Again, it's really, really useful to have it. The third thing is dead silent. You want to get there quickly as possible without any noise. It's really important. I talked about this, so definitely put that on there. And here's the attachment that I rock with the MSMC. I use the foregrip, which is something to control the recoil, because there's a huge recoil. You go like all over the place. You know, your aim is terrible with it. So definitely put some recoil control. Like let's have the foregrip there. And then we have the extended mag. Now the extended mag is something that you guys can swap out for anything. I see a lot of players put what's it called? Long barrel, I believe. There's a lot of like some players that put long barrel on their SMG, which is the MSMC, or they put the stock. So it's kind of a personal preference, but I do recommend you guys to use quick draw and the foregrip, but replace whatever the third attachment to whatever you want. Don't use any optics because the optics are really, really slow. Whenever you have something on your gun, it just takes a while to shoot. So use no iron sight or whatever red dot. Just use the regular iron sight. So that is the fourth class that I'm talking about. It's really, really overused. A lot of professional pro players right now in Masters rank, in Legendaries, they all use MSMC, and it's so overused right now. It's the most overused weapon, and everybody keeps using it. So definitely try it out. If you want to try the MSMC, go for it. Like, give it a shot. It's a really good weapon. And the last one, of course, is the most overused sniper rifle. It's the Arctic 50. I don't really use the Arctic 50 as much when I'm on the phone. I used to use the DL for the iPad when I was playing on tablet, but now that I switched over to phone, it's harder for me. It really is. Sniping is a lot harder for me on the phone, but if I practice every day, I could get really good with it. But this is the class. All right, Ferg just invited me. But as I was talking about the last class, this is the last class, the Arctic 50 with the attachments I'm talking about here is the stock, the suppressor, the FMJ, and the AUG. That's really important. Make sure you have the Agile. That's what you want to have on your sniper class because you can aim down sight faster, and that's what you really want. And then we also have the Ghost perk. Ghost perk is something to hide yourself from the UAVs. Everybody's shooting out there. Go for it. That's what you need. And then dead silent. Snipers need dead silent. Well, this is it. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys did, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already for next update, like season 3 classes. I will be making a video on it. Once I reach like master or legendary, I will make videos on all the new classes that every pro is using. And it's really important that you guys keep yourself updated to know what exactly you guys want. So definitely pick yourself some good loadouts. So I hope you guys do enjoy the video. If you guys want to stay updated on the latest video, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I might have something coming up for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you later, jokesters. Your big homie signing out.